Hello? Hello? Okay, we're here. Debating if I should turn off the game music. I don't know. We shall find out. Wait, why does that keep muting? Is it just switching tracks right now? Yeah, I think it was just switching music. Okay. Alrighty. Of course it's dark and it's raining. Oh, Christ. Oh, Christ, those things are still out there. Okay. Ow. I'm inside, you fucker. Well, this is my shed where I keep my healing items, so... The sun is coming up. Someone did tell me why those things are here, by the way. Apparently, those exist because I haven't slept. Which I haven't been able to sleep because I've been trying not to die. Also, I can't make a bed because I don't have but 2 wool. And there's no sheep on this island. I have to go back to the other island to get sheep. So basically, we're just gonna hang out in the shed for right now. We'll just hang out in the shed until those things go away. At least we have company now. Okay, you know what? I'm going to turn off the this music and we'll just go with in-game music. Are they gone yet? Yeah, they're gone. All right. This dude, I can't do anything with him. His llamas are here, but all right. We need to work on our roof so we can actually sleep in our own house that we worked so hard on. I want to do this. Is there a way to rotate these things? I need to rotate those. There's gotta be a way to rotate that, right? Surely. Yes, thank you, phone. I'm aware that I am streaming, obviously. I love how it notifies me that I started streaming. Okay, so how does one... R? No? And that broke. There must be a key command for it, right? Because I swear to God you can do it. It would make no sense not to. Strafe. Attack, destroy. Pick block is middle? Right. Drop. Hot bar. Inventory. Swap item with offhand. I could try that. Load hotbar activator. What does that do? List players, open chest, open commands, social interaction, advancements, highlight players. Oh. Epic Gamer with Will. Thank you for the follow. I don't know why you're watching this. I literally have no idea what I'm doing. But thank you for the follow anyway. Let's try that one, I guess. I don't see a button labeled rotate, so that did fuck off. Right, how do you rotate shit? Because I want to make the roof. I'm not 100% sure how, though. Is this... Okay, let's do a quick experiment. There. It always faces me when I place it down. So do I come from behind then? if I put down a thingy, like, say, one of these, and then place one of these. And why does it do like that? That's interesting. That's not physics at all. So if I did this, then that. No, it still does it facing me. I need to be able to rotate it somehow. There's got to be a way to rotate that. Okay, well, let's focus our efforts today. Instead of finishing our house, we're going to head back to the main island and get some wool so we can do a bed and actually go to sleep. Because I'm tired of those damn things trying to kill me every night. So we're going to head back into the shed. I'm going to put something right here just to fill that hole in because it bothers me. All right, what are we taking with us? I'll take a sword, pickaxe, and an axe. Leave everything else. I'll put this back in the stuff outside. I guess I'll take the pork chops. I'll probably find more berries over there. All this can go in here. All right. Oop. Okay. Okay, let's get down here to the boat and we can sail back to the other island and hopefully find some wool. I know there are sheep over there. There is barely anything over there as far as animals are concerned. Okay, where did I have my little landing area? I still haven't built a dock. Oh, look, a chicken. Hold on, chicken. I'll save you. And by save you, I mean kill you. Ah. I kill on sight because... Oh, I didn't mean to bring those. Not that there. There we go. Because I need food. All right. Where is my little landing area? Because I had a little landing area where I've been parking my boat. Is it over here? I had it marked with candles. Not candles, torches. Well, there's a sheep, so I don't care if this is the right place or not. Come here, sheep. Okay, I have 2 white wool back at base camp. Wait a minute. There's a crap ton of animals over here. Then why weren't they on the main island? Where the hell am I? Well, frack, might as well stock up on meat then, since I'm over here. But where the hell is here? I've never been to this island. That hurt. Interesting. Also, my inventory got fracked somehow. Stick all this raw stuff in here. Hmm. Interesting. Well, looks like we're stocking up on animals. That's right, I'm coming for y'all. Where would be the best place to make landing? Right here, probably. Murder. Well, I'll have plenty of meat now. Let's, instead of leaving our boat, let's see if we can find a better place to get on the island. That's an active volcano. This is not the island I was on earlier. There's ice. I don't feel like clearing it out. So hold on a second. If this isn't the island I was on earlier, and it can't be, there was way too many animals on it. There was fucking nothing on the main island earlier. There's some coal over there. Where the hell am I? Okay, like, yeah, there's the island I've been on. No, that was the main island. Because there's my little thing. Did I just go to the wrong direction and I found what I was looking for earlier? I very well may have. Okay, the sun's going down. Let's get back to our house. And now that we can build a bed, we should build a bed. Because I am sick and tired of getting chased after by phantoms and having to hide in holes every night. I have this place lit up fairly well, so we should be pretty safe from monsters for the most part here. Let's put that there for no reason in particular. Oop. And you can go there. All right. In the shed. Okay. Chicken there. Feathers there. Mutton there. And we'll keep all this. I need to make a bed. And in order to make a bed, I need wool. It's light gray wool, dark gray wool. All right. The other thing I need is wooden planks, right? I think so. Do I not have any? Maybe that'll work. Before those flying things show up, we'll use the crafting table in here. Okay, that will give me wood. And the bed, I need... What the fuck is it? Bed, right there. Gray bed. Oh, did it do it for me? Freaking awesome. Okay, we'll put the bed right here. And we can sleep through the night. And we don't have to worry about monsters and no more phantoms trying to kill us. We have made progress. Now, the next goal is to finish the roof of this house so I can actually move everything in here. And we'll put windows in it at some point. You know what? This kind of bothers me with the way it looks. I want to change that. Spruce planks is what I'm logs, oak. Here and here. Okay. Alrighty then. What the frack? Oh, it's that damn llama again. We need to do something about it. Did you get loose from your owner? Where is he? He was here earlier. Okay. Next order of business is to stop misclicking. And stop doing that. Next order of business is to figure out life. Which is not going to happen. I'm just going to take every damn thing. That's cobblestone. Those are 2 stacks of that. Plenty of dirt. Got more dirt than I know what to do with. And some coal. Word. Justabuy. Oh, and thank you for the follow, Justabuy. Justabuy? Justabuy. How are you doing? Thank you for the follow. I have no idea what I'm doing here. I know I need to get something going. Let's see, I can make stone, chicken. I need food. Do I really need anything? That requires cobblestone and fuel, I guess. I'm gonna give you 10 of those. And I'm assuming I can do something with that. Here, go ahead and take all the cobblestone. There's plenty of it around here. Now, back to the roof situation. I'm doing pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how to play this game. Uh-oh. And not die in the process. First order of business is to put a roof on this house of mine. And the problem I'm running into is... Well, I guess that could work. That one, get armor. That would be a good idea, considering I'm not wearing any. So... The question is, how to make armor? I'm assuming we need this. I'm assuming armor would require iron? Yeah, it's a female skin. Ooh, a stone cutter. A smoker? Oh, hell yeah. I want a smoker. I love smokers. Man, nothing for armor here. I'll figure it out. Hey, Revel, how you doing? Need 24 iron ingots. I have 0, and I have not even seen iron anywhere here. I do have copper. Actually, I should probably put that in the smelter now that I think about it. Alright, we'll just let this finish its own. How are you doing, Revel? This is the first time you've said anything in my chat. Throw that in there. Why not? Let's see what it does. Okay, I think I have figured out how I want to do this. I'm not 100% sure. I'm experimenting at the moment. I'll put that there. Realize that I can't climb up that. And I think what I want to do is this. No, I want to go out one first. Make it look good. I think. Ugh. So I have to do it the hard way, basically. Not that. very carefully is how I have to do this. What the hell? Straight from Rev to Nightfall Rev, now Revel. One of these days I will get it right. But that day is not today. Yeah, that overhangs a little too much. I don't like that. Where'd my steps go? Okay, how the hell do I do this? I've got to figure out how the heck first how I want this roof done. Also, Justify their recommended armor, but I have yet to see any iron anywhere in this entire map. This map's a bit weird because it's basically a little archipelago and there's not a lot to go around. When Vix made this map, she also called down, she figured out how to spawn in Ender Dragons, and she had a lot of fun with that at the expense of everybody else. So this place is basically a desolate wasteland. You have to dig a bit for iron. I want to finish my house. I also need to put windows on this thing at some point. I also need to stop doing that. Now that I think about it, let's get some food cooking. I don't know if this game has like food that goes rotten, but I don't want to find out. Let's cook some mutton. Did you run out of something? Wait, does raw copper just turn into stone? You would think that turned into copper something. Yeah, copper ingot. That's what I thought. Cook me some freaking mutton for right now. Hooray! I can live. Yummy, yummy, yummy. All right, I'm gonna let that cook a few. Now the question here. Maybe I shouldn't overhang it? I think it needs to have at least a small overhang, though. I don't know. We'll roll with it. This is literally the first thing I've ever built in this game, so it doesn't have to be pretty. And then I think we have to come behind it with another little log or something. So it might actually be a better idea to start over here. And then we kind of meet in the middle, I think. That might be good. I think I'm going to have the entire... I'm not 100% sure. I do need to go check that food, though. I don't want it cooking all of the mutton. I don't think this game has it where the food actually goes raw. Well, it's cooked it all. What the hell? Is that llama spitting up again? I wish this guy would go away. Go raw. Did I say that? I meant like go bad, because some games have it where raw food will go bad over time. It's a bit of a pain. Pretty sure once food is cooked, it can't go back to raw. Yeah, that is a thing. It can't really go back raw, can it? Right? Minecraft does not have that. Thank Christ. All right. Because I don't want to deal with that. But I'm going to have me one little berry. Maybe two. We'll just put that in there. We had some mutton and some berries. Okay, we're not doing too terrible. I do need to take your advice, Rev, and plant a garden somewhere. We do have this little bit of dirt right here. I don't know if this would count as near water. It's a hop, skip, and a jump away. By the way, Rev, if you have the details, we're on Vixen's server if you want to hop in. But you'll have to find me. I don't know where I'm at. I basically just said, oh, this looks like a nice place. And then I got here and there's like monsters everywhere. So. I built this little staircase so I can get back up there. Are you kidding me? What are you doing here? Oh, there's two of you. All right, come on. Oh, there's three of them. Maybe we should just go to bed for the night. Nothing's coming up behind me. Want to work on my house. Okay, fine. I also don't want to deal with this shit. There are monsters nearby. Oh my god. Dude, will you fuck off, please? You can hit me through the wall? What is this shit? At least I'm well fed. Dude, I need you to piss off. I need to set some torches back there so they don't spawn in. I think there's two of them out here. Come in. Come here. I got something for you. Yeah, there's another one walking around out there. Go to sleep. I came dangerously close to dying right there. So let's cook a chicken. Let's also get our torches out of that one thing. Back up there. We are gonna put some torches back there. Cook some chicken for me, please. Because this is becoming problematic. That's not the first time that's happened. They spawn in these woods and they just sneak right on in. Not anymore. Probably should go pretty far out with these torches. Spam clicking does way less damage. The sword under the crosshair tells you when to hit? I thought that was like a stamina thing. Well, thank you for telling me that. Uh-oh. No. Y'all never saw me. And one right here for good measure. I think I juked them. Oh, there's some berries over there, I think. Okay, so let's see. I take it I hit when it fills up is the idea. So if I swing, I then wait until it's full to swing again. That seems logical. Is that right? Am I doing this correctly? Also, is there anything I can do with this? Go away. No, I'll hold on to this. Put this in there. We'll throw that in there too. Cook chicken. All right, now my health can regenerate. And mushroom. Yeah, all right. We're figuring it out with the help of you guys. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm out of wood. Ow. Time to deforest this place a little bit more. All right, this one next. At least cutting all this down gives me wood. It also clears it out so I have a nice view. So I know where I want to hang my windows. And this one for good measure. That should give me enough to do something with. All that should clear itself out momentarily. Up the stairs. Thank you. Alright, I'll leave this. Oop, I keep doing that. Do I have any more of those steps? I don't. All right, that should be enough for now. All right, there, I think. I was wondering if I could steal a bit of your time at some point. Sure, do you want to talk now or later, Rev? What you needing? Just tell me what you need. And I'll tell you yes or no if I can do it. Later, I have questions about video editing. All right. I may be able to answer them. I don't consider myself an expert. I just know how to do it. So a lot of this is going to get demolished. We're only doing some of this to help set the roof up. Arrgh. course it would fall down there. I might as well pick this up here. I didn't even realize that was there. All right. How many across is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. So multiples of 14 is what we're working with here. Or 7, which is just great because I was never good at multiplying. More deforestation. I fell in a hole. Oh, there's sticks and stuff here. Now we'll do this tree. It's a little bit smaller. Yeah, we'll do this one. I can see why people like this game. It's kind of cathartic. Uh-oh. Let's say I was about to fall to my death again. I actually haven't died in a while, which is one reason why I don't wanna. I really should do a garden. Rev, did you answer my question of if that plot of dirt would be a good place to plant a garden? Because it's, I would call it close to the water. You know, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away. Did something fall over there? And do I have to like tend the garden? Like I have to fertilize it and stuff? Because I don't want to micromanage this right now. I don't feel up to it. No, you just gotta have it by the water and you're good. Would that be considered by the water if I plant the garden right here? Because it's there. I do have some wheat. I don't have any bones like you suggested earlier, but I do have wheat. I have a little bit anyway. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Ah! I gotta stop doing that. I need to build some scaffolding. Within 4 squares? Christ, that's close. Let's go with some mutton. Or sight, I can't, or 8, can't remember. It's 4 sounds kind of close, so if I'm gonna go off the top of my head, I'd say it would probably be 8. 4 sounds very close. And you need a hoe. Actually, I think I have a hoe. If not, I'll just go to the city and get one. You should find them on the street corner, right? That was a joke. That was a bad joke, is what that was. One of these. One of these days, I'll get the order of operations down right on how to build this thing. Oh, wait, I needed that one. Cut that other one down. Let's see how lit up the woods is. Am I going to have a problem with zombies again? I don't think so. I'd consider that pretty well lit up. You can test how far from the water you can get just by tilling the ground. When it stops getting darker, that's your limit. Okay, we'll put a roof on this place first. Not that that's not taking me 50 million years to do that. I should have built the stair inside the house. Now that I think about it, that probably would have been a great idea. This axe is about had it too. I got a spare though. And there it goes. Is the spare in my inventory? No. To the shed. There's a zombie over there. But they're leaving me alone, and that's all that matters. And he oh, no, he's still there. Actually, let's see if we can see any by getting as high as possible. A vantage point, if you will. I think that should stop them from spawning in the woods behind us, though. All right, so far, this house is coming along something resembling nicely. All right, I gotta go back in there. I should have built this staircase somewhere else. Actually, now that I think about it, I'm gonna have to move that staircase. You got an Enderman over there? Well, that doesn't sound good. This thing's... I had to run away from some earlier before I started streaming last time I played this a few hours ago. Where'd you see an Enderman at? Because there is like a little... Oh, I see them. And a spider. He is alarmingly close to my shed. I need another candle in there, it seems. I could probably make a dash to my bed. How tough are the spiders? Actually, he didn't even seem to notice me. Let's just not provoke him. Let's just shut the door. We never saw any of it. We're gonna go to sleep now. Just don't look them in the eyes. I think I accidentally looked at one in the eyes because elsewhere on this map, there is what I call the Hole of Death. And it's basically just, it's exactly what it sounds like. It is a hole of death. That didn't sound good. And I saw the purple flash over there. Was there an Enderman over there I didn't see? There's something nearby. And I don't have any armor. Oh, God. I need you to fuck off. Why are you out during the daytime? I thought they went away at night. Okay. He just teleported again. I heard him. Okay. Go ahead and collect all of this because I'm going to build this inside. Aren't affected by the day-night cycle. Is it specifically the Enderman aren't? Because I thought the others were. All right, let's bring out that cobblestone and rebuild our little staircase to give me better access. And while it's on my mind, so this might not be a best place to build my house, is what you're saying, because if Endermen spawn over here, which I mean, I had to run from some earlier, and that was on the other island. Enderman can spawn anywhere. Well, that's just great. Really? That was enough to damage me? Why didn't I just climb on top of that? It would have made a whole lot of sense. Probably too much sense, which is why I didn't do it. Don't waste your materials. I mean, I have no idea what I'm doing, so I've probably wasted a bunch of stuff, I'm sure. But if it means I can build my house, that's fine. You don't have to build the stairs from the ground. Well, then how do I... You know what? It doesn't matter. That's just so I can get to the roof anyway. Okay. Let me call that up then. Now that I'm up here because I'm gonna kill myself. Trying to do this very carefully. I have fallen off this roof. I don't know how many times. You know what? You can go there since you're temporary anyway. Actually, no. No, you can't. You can put the block on the wall and then stare on top of it. I don't know what you mean by that. You'll probably have to frickin' show me or tell me or whatever. I'm wasting a lot of time building this over and over again. I do realize that. I need scaffolding, but I don't think scaffolding is a thing this game has. I also need to... Yeah, I can't reach that. It is? Scaffolding is a thing this game has? Well, how do I make that? Because that would make my life a lot easier. I am going about this all kinds of wrong. I'm sure a professional would have had this house built like 50 days ago. I'm so bad at this. You need string though. String would probably require an animal of some kind, I'm betting. Or fiber. That would come from fiber, wouldn't it? I don't know. I don't know how this game structures things. Spiders. Oh, well there's a... abundance of them. What do? Just walk up and kill them? Actually, that makes me think. I need to go collect some of these berries over here while it's daytime. Oh, there's some charcoal there. Or some coal. So walk up and kill the spiders. Awesome. I know I've seen several of them spawn over here. These berries have freaking kept me alive. Because I basically went like an entire in-game week without sleeping and my life was hell because I could not find animals to get wool to make a bed. I think those ender dragons that Vic spawned in just completely decimated the ecosystem and it's only just now recovering. Okay. Let's eat up some berries. And then find a spider and kill it. Killing spiders. That makes a lot of sense. The heck? It's just a crevice here. Also, I found a Stargate to Hell. It doesn't seem to be functional, but here it is. And bamboo, which you can get from jungle biomes. They're kind of rare. I actually, believe it or not, have some bamboo. I did stumble across that earlier. Hello, Spidey, creepy crawly. I know you're over here. I saw you earlier. Okay, we'll worry about him later. Oh, we actually have sugarcane. Let's go look, actually. Oh, wait, you want to see the hole? I'll show you the hole. This is basically was my tactic earlier. When I couldn't build a bed, what I would do is I'd dig a hole and cover it up and would just hide in here overnight. That way, that's how I lived. That's how I stayed alive. Okay, I think I put it in here. Oh, it is. I have one bamboo right there. So you need bamboo. Yeah, caveman style. You need bamboo and string, I'm guessing, to make scaffolding. Okay, Rev, what were you saying you can do to kind of speed this process up? You said like I put a block on the wall or something. Would it be better to put that on the outside or the inside? I'm guessing the outside. I keep falling inside, but I'm guessing the outside would be a better use of time. Oh, look, the sun's going down. 6 bamboo, 1 string makes 6 blocks of scaffolding. You know how hard that 1 bamboo was to find? I had to kill a freaking panda. VC? I don't know. You think it's more entertaining to watch me stumble about just hoping I find success, or have someone who knows what they're doing explain it? Which one do you think's better? Because I'm sure I'm frustrating the hell out of the people watching this who actually know what they're doing. Let the people decide. That's what I say. Are you into just chilling, Rev? Do you want to go to another one, or is that one just fine? It's not terribly frustrating. I hope not, because I don't want to piss everybody off. But this is one of those games I've never played before, so I don't know what I'm doing. I'm clueless. I just hate typing. Do you want me to hop into Just Chillin' VC or another one? Pretty good for your first time. Uh, I'll take your word for that. I will take your word for that. Game chat 1? All right, I'll hop in game chat 1. Check, check. Okay, I'm in. Go to sleep, though. Wait on. I'm just going to sleep holding my sword. Like a badass. Good morning, Minecraft world. Was that a rev I heard? Hello. Hold on. Let me, because I have this set up kind of weird, turn on Discord audio so the people watching can hear you. Say something, please.
Yes.
All right, that should be working now. Oop, I didn't mean to do that. All righty. So what do I do now?
Help you build your stairs.
Okay, say again?
So I'll just help you build your stairs.
Okay, so what do?
It doesn't really matter if you build them in or outside.
Okay.
But put down a stair block right next to the wall.
Oh wait, I think I know what you meant. That's what you meant, wasn't it? You just kind of look at the wall and do it. Well, then
Yeah.
it does that, though.
Okay, so, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah, but sometimes it does a little weird. It gets turned the wrong way.
Well, you put a block... Yeah, see, you watch your plus sign. That's your aim.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to determine which block you're putting the next block onto.
Yeah, I see it highlights them. Is there a way to rotate things?
It does. No. The stairs are really, the stairs are really wonky. I don't know why they're so frustrating.
What?
Because they kind of just do what they want. But what I meant is like, I mean, you could do that too. But what I meant was like the actual solid block that the stair sits on top of. You can put that on the wall and then put the stair on top of it.
Oh. The frack? Okay, I think I see what you're getting at. He says, probably wrongly. I put a lot of work into this house, so if Vixen joins this server later and spawns an Ender Dragon and destroys it all, I'm gonna be very angry.
I would not blame you.
This is taking me several in-game weeks to do this. I think my entire first week I spent just running for my life, dodging monsters. What, there's more wood up there? I thought I got it all.
Honestly, you're probably wasting a lot of your time collecting drop materials.
I'm probably wasting a lot of time doing a lot of things, I'm sure.
Well, drop materials don't disappear very quickly, if ever. There's probably like a server cleanup of items. I'm not sure if Vixen's server has it set up like that.
I know nothing.
Usually there's an alert for it, but
well,
I would be surprised if she had it.
I don't know. She doesn't know how it's set up either, so. I mean, keep in mind, she quite literally forgot she had this for a long time.
I mean, that's fair. But yeah, it takes a really long time for the items to disappear. I think it's like 30 minutes or something.
Oh,
I
wow.
can't remember. Yeah.
I think I messed up somewhere. Hold on. Something don't look right. Ow! Jesus, the fall damage calculate. No, that looks right. That does not look very high to take fall damage from. Okay, no, it just looks weird from up top. The thing is, I keep running out of this darker wood. And I don't think I have any more. I got the planks. Yeah, that's the issue I'm running into, is I'm constantly running out of the darker stuff. And I need the darker stuff.
Right. Well, you've picked up the little saplings, right?
I have. You can plant them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
How long does it take them to grow?
Not super long.
Part of the reason I keep deforesting this area is because I want to clear it out anyway, so I can have a nice view of the ocean whenever I put windows in here. Give it a little homey touch. I want waterfront property.
If you want it to clear faster, break up some of the leaf blocks.
I mean, they break by themselves.
Yeah, I know they do. I said if you want it to clear faster.
I mean, it's taken me forever plus a day to just get this far, so speed's not on my mind.
Fair.
I'm just going to stick this right here. Just so I have a place to climb up. The heck was that?
I'm eating nachos.
I thought you just racked around in a pistol. I'm like, damn, am I playing that badly?
No. I am very hungry, though, so I'm a little ravenous. Also, I'm trying to do like 5 things at once, so I didn't hear if you responded to my request.
For the talk about the video editing thing? Yeah,
yeah.
Just when you want to do it. And what exactly are you needing?
I just don't know what I'm doing, and I don't need to know how to do much. Because all I'm doing is just editing my D&D sessions.
So you're probably just making cuts here or there?
Yeah.
What software are you using?
I technically am not using a software, but I just downloaded DaVinci Resolve.
Mm-hmm. It's been a while since I've used that one, actually, but it shouldn't be too... Most of them...
if you have a better recommendation...
No, DaVinci Resolve's actually really good. My pickaxe just broke. The main thing is you'll have to find either the key command or there should maybe an on-screen button that will cut wherever the playhead is. In Premiere, there's a razor button. You click that, and then you can just click wherever on the clip you want to make the cut. And then you can just delete the parts you don't want. That's one way to do it. I started out video editing on Corel, which literally just had a pair of scissors as its icon for that. Now, motherfucker. What the fuck? What the fuck? What just happened? happened?
I don't know what just happened. Oh, you you stripped the bark off of it.
How I do that?
With the I can't remember how it's done.
I just accidentally found out. I feel like a roofer up here doing this stuff, only it's a lot less.
You absolutely are.
Well, it's a lot easier than roofing in real life.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna climb down real fast and see if that's what I want. That doesn't look too terrible. Gives me enough room. Let's see how it looks on the inside. I'll need to take all that down. That's not too bad looking. I can have me a 2-floor. I can have like a kitchen over there. Nice little living area. Maybe a walk-in pantry. Put the stairs somewhere. We have a bedroom upstairs. An office. It'll be great. It's going to take 50 years to build. I need to build a staircase on the inside, actually. So I can get up there and get all that.
What's funny is I think it's small. See, okay, this is what I'm talking about. You're starting from the ground and you don't have to do that.
So that's actually supposed to be there. That's the one I wanted to cut. Yeah, my brain just says start from the ground. I don't know why. Even though it knows it doesn't have to, my brain just does weird things sometimes.
Oh, yeah. I don't know how to say that user's name, but yeah, you can make ladders.
You can make ladders?
Yeah, it takes up less space.
That would be incredibly useful, wouldn't it? Well, for right now, the stair's doing what I need it to do. I need a pickaxe, because my pickaxe broke. It's a good thing I made several of them. Not 100% accidentally.
Oh yeah, but what's kind of funny is like looking at your house, it feels small to me.
Well, you know, it only needs to. I'm just one person, and it doesn't need to be fancy. It's a single bedroom, whatever the hell.
I'm just saying, like, I usually go real grandiose. Like, I know how to make a spiral staircase, and I always build around that.
In this game? Oh, that sounds like it would be a pain.
A little bit of a pain, but it's not, like, too horribly awful.
Oh, that's wood. So what do you do with stripped spruce log? I'm assuming that has some sort of special use.
It said you unlocked new recipes just by picking it up.
I noticed that.
I don't know.
We shall find out one day, but not today.
One day.
And I'm out of those now. Oop. Let's not fall to our death again. Oak, course. Why do I have so much dirt? That's because I don't feel
Aliens.
just don't feel like dealing with monsters. I'm gonna go to sleep with a piece of wood in my hands. Alrighty then. So is that black monolith thing over there what I think it is?
It is the start of a portal. Yeah.
I thought
the
so.
nether.
I thought so when I saw it. I'm like, isn't that one of those things people use to go to hell?
Oh shit, you got a wizard over there.
Is that bad?
Yeah.
He just disappeared.
No, he's still there. Oh, now he's gone. What the hell?
Oh, my stream's a bit delayed for you.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
So what's the wizard do?
He'll throw potions at you that hurt you, poison you.
Hooray. Are they as annoying to kill as the wizards in Breath of the Wild were?
No.
Okay. So what I figured out earlier is I'm gonna
dodge their... Yeah, just dodge their potions and hit them a few times.
So what I figured out earlier is the first mod I'm gonna get is a gun mod, so I don't have to put up with this shit.
You can make a bow and arrow.
Yeah, but that's not as effective as a frickin' assault rifle.
Oh god.
I don't want to deal with them. I'm trying to build.
God damn. Oh lordy.
Okay, we'll see if that's enough to finish. That's not even enough to finish one row. What am I thinking? Let's see if that does it. Oh. Just use these. Because they're getting torn up anyway. Right. I wonder if I can actually reach those from here. So I don't have to build another staircase. Looks like I can. That makes life easy.
Oh, as for when, what about, after, the podcast on Sunday?
That'll work. That will totally work.
We'll already be gathered.
Yep, that will work just fine. And that's what I need. I'm glad I made all these extra things. Stardew Valley taught me well. Oop, no, don't fall to your death.
Yeah, don't do that. Definitely don't do that.
Wait a minute. Am I missing something? I guess shit just disappeared. Oh no, it's all down there. I should probably go get it at some point. I'm gonna have to build that staircase one more time now that I think about it. climb up here and burn all this crap.
You don't even have to build a staircase.
What do you mean?
So you know how you were building up from the ground to build your staircase?
Mm-hmm.
Just do that. Like in the middle. And you should be able to reach most of it. And then you have a lot less to take down.
That makes sense. Actually, I need to think about building the permanent staircase if I'm going to have a second floor.
I would do that either to the left or to the right of your doors when you walk in.
That's exactly what I was thinking. What the hell? All this misclicking and placing two where I don't want them is what's slowing me down the most, I feel.
Yeah, it's easy to do that.
Two more. Good. Oh, that might be enough. Ewo... What? Ewo Tech... What? How do you say your name, man? Ewo Oe Tosi 36TN. Thank you for the follow. That person, Ewoe. I'm gonna call you Ewoe.
Sounds like a bot.
I hope not. I don't want to deal with bots today. No bots today, please. I have to deal with them enough on my friend Patrick's stream. So, because he streams on YouTube and they're 10 times worse.
Bet.
Literally just enough. Oh my god, seriously, that was like 3 feet. All right, I have now officially made the outside of a house. And now
congratulations.
Hooray. Now, what we're gonna do is build the thing you were talking about in the middle. Oh, wow, it's actually kind of cozy in here. And then we're gonna rip all this out and put some flooring down. Just because I don't want to walk on grass and stone. That actually doesn't look half bad now to think about it. Okay, let's rip all this out on the outside. We never... Ooh, excuse me. Never have to go up to the frickin' roof again. I hope. And if we do, we'll just build a ladder. I should probably look into that.
Just realized I never set my timer for my food.
Alrighty. One little tower up in the middle. And I could reach just about everything. Okay. Let's get what we can reach for now. Edge here. Just kind of edge it out. And then we can get closer. Awesome. Ooh, freaking toying with death here.
I mean, if you ate some food, you'd heal up a bit.
Yeah, I'm aware. I like starving to death, though. It's fun.
Okay.
It's not really. I just... This dude gets hungry so freaking fast. And most of the damage I'm taking is freaking fall damage. And that one time I stepped in lava.
Oh,
Not
yeah,
that-
lava bad.
You would think I would have known that, but apparently not. Apparently I needed reminding the hard way. Oh, nope. I got one more thing I need to get. I got to climb back up there. Don't you hate it when that happens?
Yep.
Nope, the axe is that way. There was like a traveling salesman with some llamas here earlier. His llama
Yeah.
spat at me.
Traders. Oh, did you hit the trader?
No. If I did, I didn't mean to.
The llamas attack by spitting at you. They only attack you if you attack their owner or if you hit them.
I might have hit one accidentally. Attacking something that was close by. Because I think I was in the middle of a fight with something.
Yeah. It can happen.
Jackasses. Can't they see I'm trying to help them? Oh yeah, there was a zombie attacking the trader, and I'm like, I'll save you! And then the frickin' llama's like, you bastard. Okay, I don't want this giant cobblestone monolith in the middle of my house. Alrighty then. Now we have a nice little cozy house. Let's rip the flooring out.
Ooh, what kind of flooring are you gonna make?
Hardwood floors. Because I don't think this place supports vinyl.
Well, no, but you can make carpet.
You can?
Uh-huh.
How do you do that?
Well, you gotta find sheep.
Oh god. You know how hard it's been to find any animals on this server? When Vix made this place and she called down the Ender Dragons, I think they devastated the entire ecosystem.
Okay, so here's what you gotta do. You need to find 2 sheep. Bring them home with you. Put them in a pen. And then... Why are you using your pick on dirt, by the way?
Because I don't want to go get the shovel.
Okay, that's fair, I guess. But yeah, so you have 2 pen sheep. Feed them, wheat, and they will breed.
So I gotta grow the wheat too. Christ.
Do you have seeds?
I have a few.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, but you said earlier about the water thing. I'd have to level off the land down there because this basically I'm on top of a big hill.
You shouldn't have to level too much.
I'm just waiting on this bit. There it goes. Okay. We'll finish up tomorrow. There's a creeper over there. Don't. Fuck! Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Don't blow up. Just don't blow up my shed. Please. Ah! Run! Get him away from the house. Uh-oh.
Sleeping was not gonna help you. Run away from the house.
I want
Like,
come
get
over
him,
here.
like, yeah, draw his attention. Oh, there's an Enderman. Cool.
That's why I'm looking at this this guy out the corner of my eye. Hiya! Uh-oh. Get away.
So,
That hurt. Surprisingly, not a lot of damage from that. At least not to the terrain.
oh, yeah, he did very little damage. I'm surprised. Usually they make deep craters.
Well, that's kind of where this hole came from. Okay. Now I gotta figure out floors. I think I'll put hardwood on the lower floor And then when it comes time to build on the upper floor, we'll put carpet up there because that seems like a long-term plan. Oh, the doors broke. I didn't know they would. I want some of that. I'm gonna have to dump some of this stuff at some point. I wish there was a big sort button like there is in Sandrock where it just sorts all this shit out for you.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I didn't mean to make that many. But okay.
I'll have extras for later. It's okay. What would have been really cool is if you had harvested the ash tree down there and had white wood floors.
I don't think there's really enough because there's only that one tree.
And it drops saplings.
Ooh, that's true. Did I seriously not make enough? I did not. I have to go deforest some more.
Didn't you have more wood in that chest though?
Not that kind, I don't think. Got a strip spruce log, an oak log, and a shit ton of dirt. We have spruce wood, actually. Huh. Let's see if that's enough. That might literally be just enough. If I didn't misclick.
Oh.
And now we have hardwood floors.
Man. Nice.
Okay. So that was probably about 100 pieces of wood. I'm just going to say when it comes time to do that. So not too terrible. All right. Now I think we need to focus on making armor. I am going to move my bed in here. This will be the bedroom for now. Oh, I need to replace the doors because they broke. There, we have a nice cozy little house. That's something I'm sure is going to destroy later.
I like the double doors.
It does look nice, doesn't it?
It does.
Okay. Now, armor. We need iron, you said. And you said you have to dig for that.
Yep. Eat some more. So my recommendation is to pick a spot to have a mine. And just dig down as far as you can go.
All right. I'm just going to make a few pickaxes to have with me.
And then iron. I mean, you shouldn't honestly have to dig too deep down for iron because iron's fairly easy to find.
I'm just gonna take that with me, actually. We better take another sword too. All right.
Do you have a map?
I don't know. Unless there's a key, I don't know.
Okay.
So this place looks like a good place as any to start.
I would not build the mine super close to your house, but oh yeah, down there. That's fine.
Down we go.
Also, once you have iron, you can make a bucket, and then you can literally make a farm anywhere you want to because you can fill that bucket with water. Oh, do not do that. Do not dig straight down.
Oh,
never,
I know.
never, never, ever.
That's why I'm building a little staircase. I just did that to get a rise out of you.
Not a rise, more like absolute terror for you. Like, oh god, he's gonna fall in the lava. You dig, don't forget to occasionally place torches.
Yep, I was just thinking that same thing because it's getting kind of dark. I don't know how far I can safely go this direction because I am on an island.
I mean, you should be okay.
Pick something up. Flint. And granite. You should get at least 36 pieces of irons for armor, sword, pickaxe, axe, bucket, and shield. 36. All right. From what I read there, get as much as possible. I think I'm going to turn right here. How much further down do you think I have to dig to start seeing iron?
I mean, it just kind of depends, because I don't know how far above sea level you are, but
I couldn't
like,
have been very far.
what you can do is you can Google the levels at which certain minerals are most commonly found. Because I know that at like, and it goes from the bottom. So like bedrock is level 1.
Makes sense.
I'm not giving you this cheese.
Oh my god. That cobblestone again? I've dug so deep I've hit cobblestone again. Ooh, shiny.
What's the shiny?
That stuff. That stuff I cannot pronounce. Lapis lazuli?
Oh, okay. All right, I was gonna say there's certain things that you can only mine with an iron pick. You can use that for dye.
Does it do anything else or just for dye?
It might be used in enchanting recipes, but I'm not 100% sure because I haven't really explored a lot with enchanting. I pretty much just play Minecraft to chill. So, like, I've never fought the Ender Dragon. I've never been to the Nether. I just don't really, I don't care that much about it. I'm just like, I want to have all the animals and the crops and the
You want Stardew by another name, basically.
Yeah. I like farming and cooking, and that's enough to make me happy.
Hey, I'm down to 2 pickaxes and I've yet to see anything that looks like iron.
Yeah, I mean, you can dig for a while sometimes.
I've got to be below the water line at this point.
Yeah, but I mean, it's impossible to tell. That's why you start from the bottom and work your way up.
Well, it doesn't help that this entire map is one big archipelago. Ooh, I picked something up. Andesite.
I'm going to head out, though. My food is done, and I have work in about half an hour, so
all right.
I'll catch you later.
Thanks for hanging. I'll see you next time.
Have fun.
I'll try. Bye. If you're still here, because streamer mode, so I wouldn't have heard you leave. I heard something. I hear something. You guys hear that? You need it to enchant. I don't like that sound. It sounds like there's something over in this direction. I'm halfway expecting to break through and just see like a freaking cave. An Enderman? Okay, let's just not fuck with them. So there must be an opening somewhere nearby then, because I am very certain we are under the water line right now. I'm halfway expecting to cut open some point and just see a shit ton of water pour in and drown me, and that'll be the end of me. Yeah, he's like right over there. I'm gonna have to go back for a pickaxe. Actually, you know what? It's freaking nighttime outside, isn't it? Maybe I haven't dug that deep. He's literally around the other side of this. I can hear him. There must be an opening over there. He'll be right behind me, isn't he? I'm just waiting on him to hear that, and he's gonna be like right behind me. Well, I'm not going to be hurting for cobblestone after this, that's for sure. Did I pick up anything of use? Cobblestone, andesite, da. Well, I'm on my last pickaxe. Might as well just keep going. See what we run into. It's either going to be lava or water or death. This almost looks... No, that's just granite again, isn't it? I'll say that almost looked different than it did before. Just getting my hopes up. I feel like I've dug far enough this way. I might need to start turning around, though. Either you are really unlucky or the biome you are in is terrible. I don't know how my friend Vixen made this. She probably just, I think she really just generated the world and went with it. Because when she made this, it was kind of just... Ooh, I picked something up. Diorite. Okay, I'm going to keep going to this axe breaks. Or not this axe, this pickaxe. But it could very well be the biome is just terrible. Because when she made this... First piece of iron? Is that this stuff here? Oh, wow. Is that this stuff then? Yep. Ha ha ha, we found it. It was good that we kept going, as I was about ready to give up, and I was gonna give up as soon as this freaking pickaxe broke. Alright. So we know it's here. Christ, we dug a long way. Alright, let's just go straight for a little while. I can't go too far. I mean, if my mental compass is correct, it should be safe to go this direction for a little while, because the island goes that direction. He says, he thinks. Or we could just bust open into the ocean. Anyway, as I was saying, when my friend Vix made this, she kind of just randomly generated the world and then summoned a bunch of ender dragons to mess with everybody. Which, I mean, worst come to worst, we can always just beg and plead Vixen to hop on here and give us stuff if need be. Pickaxe is about to break. Well, we got 10 pieces of iron out of this, a far cry from the 40 or so we said we needed. But we'll have to go back. Ooh, more. We'll have to go back and make more pickaxes. Yep, there it went. That was mine. As long as he's not in the staircase. Just to make my life a little easier. That way I just hold one button and I can just look straight down the entire time. Okay. How many hops was that? I'm going to say that was about 10, 15 hops. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Hey, it's daylight out. A lot. So 16 hops down, plus the 15. That's 30. We'll say we went 40 hops total. Now, this island's not very high. So if I come over here, what do we do to get to the waterline? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So we went double that, basically. We went double that. So we went pretty deep into this island. If you press F3, you can see your coordinates. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. And this, the one in the middle is the vertical. All right, we'll bring that back up next when we get back down there. First, sticks. We need them. Wood. We need that in our lives too. And we'll cut some of this down. So you have over 128 blocks to go before you hit the bottom. I don't want to hit the bottom. I just want to find some darn iron, Shu. By the way, Shu, I'm in the same server that you and Vixen, well, mostly Vixen, destroyed. The damage is real. I was running around earlier, and it's like total devastation from those Ender Dragons. It's just total destruction. Ow. You know what? I'm gonna fill this in because this is annoying me. All right, sticks. I'll save the rest. There. We'll just take a bunch of these as we were going through them. All right. Put you here. Oh, I had some iron already. I literally had one piece. Why do I still have this wooden stuff? I'm gonna get rid of some of this. We'll hold on to some of this dirt, though. Flint. Oh, right there. Okay, this is getting annoying how all over the place this is. I'm gonna put you here. Wood over here. I've got to sorting this out. It's triggering my freaking ADD. I'm gonna throw half of this dirt away, actually. And that's coarse dirt, because of course that had to be different. Gravel. Okay, I've got to sort this out. Everything that's wooden, put it in the inventory for now. Okay. Dirt. Okay, then we'll put granite, and then we'll do 2 stacks of cobblestone. And then we'll keep that in there. I'll put all this on this side. We'll do 2 stacks of granite. Keep that. We'll throw all this out. Yeah, I know it's kind of putting it back in my inventory. That's because I'm going to go toss it in the ocean in a second. All right, wood can go here. If it's wood, it goes here. We want to keep that. some wool there. Cobblestone, gravel. Do we have gravel up in here? No. Gravel can go there. Andesite, diorite, that stuff, that thing, and that. Oh, and these sticks. We want to keep these sticks. Let's throw some stuff back in here. All of the wooden tools we're just going to toss, because I don't really need them anymore. Okay, all of this, I'd hate to toss out some of this stuff though, because it's been useful. I think I have enough pickaxes though. We will put this axe in here. You know, we'll hold on to the gravel as well, and the sticks. Okay, everything else, ocean. Or rather, I'm just gonna like toss it off the side here. Goodbye, 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 goodbye. Is there a way to like throw all of it? There we go. The fish are gathering like I'm feeding them. All right. Pickaxe, 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 torch, food. All right, let's head back into the mine where we did find iron, so we got that going for us. I should think about building a staircase down here. Probably make my life a little easier. And that wouldn't happen. Okay, I am gonna make this a little on the wider side though. Just kind of so it's easier to see from the surface. All right. We're going to take this big hole and make it bigger. All right. Into the mine. I'll select my torches just so I can place more if need be. I wonder how far down we actually went. I have to remember to hit F3 when we get down here. Okay. F3. We went to 21. Whatever that means. I'm aware that that's not very deep. But I swear we have gone deeper than the island actually goes. So we are below the water line right now. We're just gonna strip mine underneath here. You know what would be really unfortunate is if I just found a big thing of gravel and just buried myself. Cobblestone out the yin yang over here. Okay, I need to go back to the surface and survey, I think, exactly where the edges are of this island. Because I don't know what direction I'm digging anymore. And I just know I'm going to break out in the water. I know it's coming. I know I'm gonna break through this granite, and a bunch of water is gonna pour in, and I'm gonna drown, and it's gonna be the end of Despa, and everyone's gonna be sad. In fact, I might go do that right now, because I don't know how much further it's safe to dig. Let's go do that, actually. Let's go do that right now. Actually, run back real quick. How far over did I go? Okay, we went to... right there. 585, 44.2. Minus 585. I should probably write some of this down. I hear the monsters over there, so there's definitely a clearing of some sort of cave over that direction that they're spawning in. Is it dark out? It's dark out. Hello. Hey, Vetter. How you doing? Okay, where are you fuckers at? Okay, I just need to see real quick one thing. Run! I didn't mean to save a screenshot, but I did. Oh, go away. Uh-oh. Okay, I can take on one of these guys. Those small, fast ones. Ah, that does. That one guy was right. That does work a lot better. Blockhead. Who are you calling a blockhead? The guy who keeps causing fall damage to himself? Okay, I think we're safe to continue digging the direction we were going. Oh, there's an Enderman over there. Okay. Although, I'll dig a little bit further in this direction, then we're going to turn to the right and go a little bit. Is that? No. It's getting too dark to see, so we put one of these. Okay, let's actually turn now. Hey, there's some. All right. Not much, though. Found literally one block of it. Shoo, are you still there? Is Vixen streaming tonight? It should be past time for her to start, but with me in streamer mode, I wouldn't have got an alert. And Twitter's been, not Twitter, Twitch has been really bad about... Oh, we have found a cave. Hello. Okay, let's light this place up a little bit first before we explore. We have found ourselves a little cave. Getting back up to our mine's gonna be fun. Just mining. We're putting the mine in Minecraft right now. That's for sure. Stick. What about stick? Where you see a stick? Okay, I've made ourselves a little entrance so we don't cause fall damage in the future. I'm going to seal this area off real quick. All right. Yeah, nobody go in there. We have made ourselves a little hole. All right. Let's eat some of this stuff so I can get healing. Interesting. I know there's quite the few caves because I found a bunch earlier on another island. All right. Actually, real quick, I'm going to look if Vix is even streaming tonight. It's past time for her to start. She is not, so she might not be streaming tonight. Hard to tell with her. Okay, I want to go back up a level. So this dead ends right here. Let's go this way. What is this? I guess just mines or vines. This is quite the intricate little cave system we found. But I don't think it really helps us. What's this stuff again? Pick it up. There you go. Oh, we do have some iron here. How much iron have we picked up? That plus the stuff I have is getting us close to the number we needed. Uh-oh. That is lava. We have found an active lava flow. Let's be careful and not go over there. Okay, there went that pickaxe. Oops, you hit refresh. I would feel safer if we sealed this off. Maximum safety. Oh God! No! 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 So about that whole sealing off thing. Let's wait on that until we get out of this. Ooh, copper. Okay, Lara Croft. I wish I was as awesome as Lara Croft. I'm pretty deep underground right now. I try not to think about that. Oh, there was even more iron here. Oh wow, we found a deep vein of iron here. This is the most I've ever found in one spot. Here's stuff walking around. Okay, I went that direction. Okay. So we won't make that mistake twice. Okay, that's the way I came from. How's that video card doing? Looks good. I try not to push it because I don't think it's the strongest video card in the world. But I'm playing games again. That's what matters. Okay, so I need to regain my bearings real quick. We came from that direction. And we went down that way. No, we went down that way. So now we want to go down here. Nicely smooth for this, for sure. Yeah. You spend... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. 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 I might have to fight this guy. I do not have the health. I need my health to regenerate. Aha! I now have a ranged weapon. And I also need to eat. I'm an ogre. You're an ogre? Okay. How do I use my ranged weapon? Do I have any arrows? I have bone. We'll worry about figuring that out when we get back to the surface. I'm starting to run out of torches. And that goes on another direction, too. Okay, we don't need copper right now. So to avoid confusion, I'm going to seal this thing right here off so I don't make that mistake in the future. All right, so that area is sealed off, so we know not to go down there. Is that the same lava flow we ran from earlier? I want to say it is. Scottish accent? What are you saying in a Scottish accent? Yeah, I do believe this is the same lava flow from earlier. Yeah, because here's where we did some strip mining. Well, might as well pick this copper up while we're here. Stay out of the swamp. Stay out of the fire. You know, it just occurred to me, I don't know how much time has gone by in the outside world. And it's been a while since I've slept. So it might be beneficial to head back to the house and do something about that. Or we keep exploring. That also works. Okay, nothing over here to explore. We'll just seal that off. That way. Okay, and back this direction. Aha! I think we made pretty good progress. We'll go tally up how much iron we have, and we'll figure life out from there. Let's hope it's daylight outside. It is. Why did I hear what sounded like an airplane fall over or fly over? Yes, the airplane fell over. Oh, look, water. Yeah, the music means things, but I don't know what. Okay. We have 57 iron. I think we can do something with that. All right, so we need iron ore. That's what they said. Ooh, look, copper. So get to smelting. I'll take out my coal, and I'll just put a whole bunch in here. All right. Now we already have more than we really need on a lot of things. What is this? Andesite. You right here. Cobblestone, gravel. That's a lot of shit. I think it's worth it to make another storage chest. Okay, what's the chest recipe again? Fletching table. I don't know what that is. That. Make me one of those. I'm just going to put this one inside my house. And I'm just going to... We're going to take that up, actually. I don't want it there. And I'm aware I don't have an axe. We're going to put this in the shed where it belongs. Next to my second furnace. And all of our rock and dirt is going to go in here. That's cobblestone. That's diorite. That's granite. That's dirt. All right. Anything that was dug out of the ground that's not a precious gemstone or whatever will go in that chest. One downside about this game is that everything is a cube. Okay, cobblestone. Just put cobblestone all across the board. Christ, we have a lot of it. Okay. Gravel. Andesite. Put that there. Diorite can go there. Granite there. Granite there. Granite there. Coarse dirt. Dirt, dirt, coarse dirt. Dirt, dirt. Okay, this cobblestone will toss. That rotten meat will toss. I'll hang on to that. Put that in there. What's in here? Is this just all tools here? No, we do have some gravel, stick, dirt, uh, cobblestone. You can go over here with your friends that are going to get tossed in the water. Bull, pork. Toss some of my pickaxes in here. Might go make some axes and some other tools. Let's go do that real quick. Where'd I put the sticks? Oh, they're right there. And I have the cobblestone. Okay. We wanted some axes. Okay, axe. I made one too many, but that's all right. I'm gonna move. I have to really have to move things around. Okay. I'll hang on to all these tools for now. And we'll take a extra sword with us. Wood. Stick here. We'll throw these two. Actually, no. We'll figure out life with those. 'Cause I want to make... a couple of swords. You heard nothing, Vetter. Hush. You didn't hear anything. Whatever you thought you heard, you didn't hear it. Whatever I thought I said, I didn't say it. Okay, and this was going to be where all of our rocks went, right? Right. Gravel. All this is getting tossed. We'll hold on to all of this. This is cobblestone. We have too much of it. We need this. Need that. Need that. Okay. Okay. Now we'll go to this one, which is mostly wood at this point. Like wool. But didn't I have wool in this one? I have light gray wool in this one. And some of that. Go right there. Okay. We'll put that in there. All this is getting tossed. This can go here, there, 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 there. Flint, you can stay here and here. I'll throw my bow and arrow in there too. How are you doing? Alright, you've made me 40 iron. New recipe. New blah, blah, blah. We have acquired metal. Hooray us. I'm gonna let that keep going. It's got plenty of coal in it. Alright. I can now make an iron sword. I'm assuming that's the same recipe as the others. Before we start making things, let's go over here and toss the stuff we don't need. Ah, hell. You really gonna do this to me, zombie? Let's just go to bed. We'll just go to bed and do it in the morning. That is my freaking life. That is how I live every day. Got something to do? Go to bed, do it in the morning. That's right. Burn, you son of a bitch. Yeah, what do you think about that? Asshole. Get tired of those things. Alright, hold down control and throw. Almost made it. Aha! I just got too much of that stuff. Alrighty. How are you doing? You're doing pretty good. Splash. I don't think it made it all the way to the water, sadly. Eat this. Okay, what can we do with iron in our lives? Make iron tools. Unfortunately, I have made a bunch of stone tools. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to hold off on making iron tools for right now. We will go ahead and make some armor, though. So I want one of those. Iron chest plate, please. Shears. What are those two? Iron boots. I'll take a pair. Because I do want some protection. We can also make arrows. Flint and steel. Shield. Alright. Helmet. Chest plate. Boots. And we need pants. Gotta have our pants. Leggings, as they call them in the game. One day I'll find the right button. Aha! We are now fully armored. So I'm just going to toss the iron into there. Let's make some arrows while we're here. You need feather, stick, and flint for that. Recommend getting a shield for the skeletons. I was just thinking that same thing, actually. We need spruce. Okay, we need wooden planks and iron. It just so happens I have some wooden planks, but not enough. Just toss that on. That's the wrong thing. Now a shield, which we need iron and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Iron in here. Shield. I did not have enough for 2 of them. I want to go ahead and make 2, if you don't mind. Ooh, on button. Make me another shield. Cool. That can go in there, and that can go in there. And I'll put this in the box in there. Carry one with me. Do I need to equip that? Probably. Ha! Now I am armored. Is there a way to use the shield? Right click. Okay. This can go in there. You're mostly done. Start melting me some copper, just so I have you doing something. If there's one thing I've learned about games like this. Did he say pants? I did say pants. Iron pants, to be exact. I have pants of metal. I'm going to put this shield in with all my extra equipment in here. All right, so I have a bunch of stone pickaxes, stone sword. I have a chest full of gear right now and 1 extra axe. What time is it? Oh god, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. It's after midnight. I'm not tired yet, though. Alright. Now, the real question is, now that we have armor, we need to work on a few things. We need to work on getting sheep. And unfortunately, I have not seen a single sheep on this entire island. I could go check out the woods over there. I have time. Let's go do that while there's no monsters. But I don't recall seeing any animals on this island. They were all on the other ones. I also need to be on the lookout for coal, which there is plenty here. I also know there was a lava flow on this side of the island as well. So I want to be careful. I know it's around here somewhere. I don't see any on that side. But I am less afraid of baddies now that I have some way of protecting myself. Pretty much all the animals spawn on grass, so your stone island might be an issue. Yeah, it just might. The problem is, what was it? I think it was that island over there. There was barely any animals over there. I think there was a herd of panda bear, and that's about it. I found 2 pigs, 2 sheep. That's it. So that's also going to be an issue. The fact that the entire ecosystem here has been destroyed by somebody who got happy when they found out they can spawn in ender dragons. I think I saw some snow bears over there. I'm also a bit concerned. I don't know where that lava flow is. I might spend the next while just sprucing up my house. The main reason I came to this island to live is because nobody was living or building here. So I'm like, perfect. But I am living just long enough to regret that, it seems. Because it's going to be hard to grow anything. It's going to be hard to bring animals here. Although we do have a very nice pit mine. And it is out of the way. No one will bother us. I might spend the next... I think I did see a bunch of sheep on that island, though. So I might spend some time just sprucing up where I live. Have these stairs to get down to my boat dock down here. Might turn this into an actual boat dock. By building a bunch of wood. I might move my crafting table and chest down here. One of them, anyway. And a furnace. And I think I wanted to spend some time kind of digging this out, because I believe this goes somewhere. Maybe not really. Maybe it's just a little nook. I think I might do that. I think I might spend some time sprucing this area up, which means this tree gotta go. They spawn most in flat plain biomes, so you aren't necessarily in luck. Yeah, this entire place is an archipelago of very tall hills. He thinks this isn't Clayton's first time. This is actually my first time playing this game, but I have seen this game played so many times. My favorite streamer pretty much made her entire streaming career off this game. I've seen a lot of plays, so I've kind of picked some stuff up over the years of watching people play this. I've just never gotten around to playing it. I think what we are going to do is we are going to take this furnace and this crafting table down there to our little boat dock. And we'll build another chest to bring with us. And we'll put a bunch of cobblestone. We'll take a bunch of cobblestone with us, because I'm going to build it mostly out of cobblestone. And I'll take some wood with us, which we'll get out of this chest. Oh, wait, no, that's a different thing. That's a different thing. Okay, I want to take one chest with me. One empty chest to have down there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I don't have enough. All right, looks like the freaking monsters are going to start spawning in, so we're just going to go to sleep. We'll do all this in the morning. All right, put you here, put you here, furnace, there, and a stick. Sure, we'll keep that. Actually, no, we'll put that back in the chest. Keep everything in one spot so I know where it's at. Okay, we'll go to bed and do this in the morning. In the morning? Morning. Okay. So what I'm thinking is we're actually just going to make us a gravel pathway that extends out this direction, loops around this little hill here, and lets out at our boat dock. I think that'll work nicely. That'll look nice. We might even put some fence posting alongside of it. Okay, so I'm going to set up my crafting table, my chest, and a furnace down here. All right. And I'm just going to dig this out a little bit. I'm aware that I didn't grab the shovel. I also don't care. We're going to dump some of this in here. Just so I know where it's at. I should have dumped some of this stuff up there, so I'll have to remember to come back for this. All right, 40 should be more than enough. What the hell? Ugh. Rev was right. These stairs are finicky. All right, and then I wanted more cobblestone. Save early, save often. That's advice for life, really, if life worked that way. Oh. Which I think it saves automatically every time I go to sleep. All right, and then we'll turn this direction. A little bit of dirt. Right here. Actually, why did I do that? I didn't need to do that. Pick some of this up. Because this needs to be cobblestone. And then that needs to be cobblestone. All right. And then we'll just we'll run over there and get our shovel to make our life a little easier. Because we are doing a lot of digging. Not that one. Go. Jesus saves, users gotta click. I like that. That's good. We'll just come up right here. All this dirt. We need all this dirt in our lives. All right, and we'll go up there. And then step. Step. All right. This ought to look nice once we get done. Nice little cobblestone path. Yeah, I kind of like this, actually. We'll light it up with these torches. It'll look lovely. Put some railings on it, if that's a thing we can do. I don't know. I hope so. If not, then worst game ever. All right, we have ourselves a nice little cobblestone path that leads right to our house. See you swimming. See you. Hey, see you swim underwater. I see a inlet. I mean, we're in an archipelago. There's water everywhere. More than just inlets. I can swim. Oh. Needed one more cobblestone. Did I have any extra down here? I need a few more cobblestone, actually. Boop, boop. I think I made too many stairs. This whole thing here needs to be dug up. Oh, structural integrity has been compromised. Also, all that needs to be shifted over by one. There we go. I have to go get more cobblestone. We go through this stuff fast. There we go. And right here. Are you using keyboard and mouse? Keyboard and mouse is what I'm doing right now. And we have... I'm going to block this off for just a second. Boat's going to do that. That's fine. Because I'm going to put some wood right here. We're going to turn this into an actual dock. So we're going to do... block this off so the water doesn't mess with me. Wait, shovel. That's what we need. Shovel, shovel, shovel. Mess up. Put that back. All right. Wood. Had some wood here. I'm going to need more than that. Give me a little bit more. And one more. One more for good measure. All right. And there. All right. There, 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 there. wasn't enough. How much more do we need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Oh, no, I had it already. 1, 2. Doop, 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 doop. And now we just dig this back up. And we have ourselves a little dock. All right, I'm going to toss a lot of this up in here. All right, I want my torches. We're going to put a torch here and here. And that should be good. Then we'll put a torch, actually we'll put a torch there, on the dock. One here. It's becoming nighttime now. We're finishing this just in time. And just to make it look pretty, we'll put 2 torches here. And now we have a nice little cobblestone path all the way to our dock. And it's even lit up. I don't think we need that torch. Let's put one here. Nice little water feature. There's a squid doing something out there. Let's put our boat back in the water where it belongs. Realized that we needed to put a couple more pieces of wood down. There we go. We have a dock. You know what? I think it would look better if that wasn't there. Just gonna mine all that up. Cobblestone, please. Make this look like it has some structure to it. Doesn't really. It's not structurally sound when you think about it, but it works. All right. Next thing I want to work on building is some fencing to make this a little bit more secure. Also, we don't need these lights in here anymore. Oh, there it is. Oh, hello. Aren't you one of those special ones? Like a zombie that lives underwater? Hi, guys! Y'all can't get out the water, can y'all? I certainly hope you can't. Oh, 3 of them. This is like shooting fish in a barrel. Are you done? Why'd y'all even bother coming up here? I mean, really. Is there another one? There sure is. Oh, my sword broke. And I don't have another one. Oh, that's your lucky day, pal. Oh, I do have another one. Never mind, it's not your lucky day. Come here. Come here. Come here a little closer. Give me a hug. Come here. Alrighty. Alright, let's take these things up. Axe does a lot of damage, but the cooldown is longer. Was I hitting them with an axe? Uh-oh, I meant to use the sword. Oh well. All that up. And we'll walk along our brand new cobblestone path all the way to our house, where we will go to bed so I don't have to deal with monsters. I halfway expected some other people to log onto the server today, but they didn't. All right, let's sort out the equipment now since I brought a bunch with me that I didn't end up needing. Okay. A lot of this goes in this chest. Cobblestone, cobblestone stairs, dirt, why not? Just toss it in there. That goes in the other chest. I'll throw this stuff in there or in here. My extra crafting table and furnace. Okay. Bow can go in here. I'll take this shovel with me, actually. We might go do some more mining today, now that I think about it. Starting to run out of torches. It might be a good idea to pick up some of the extra ones I have lying around. Now, what do we do with this copper is the question. I'll have to look at the crafting table. What can we do with copper? Block of copper. This granite. I need to make one of those so I can label this. This is my house. Don't mess it up. Oak boat, dark oak boat, jungle boat. Iron bars, that might be useful to have. A ladder would be useful. Need a bunch of sticks for that. Trapdoor, a smithing table. What does that need? Wood and iron, we can make that. Bowl just needs wood. Cobblestone wall. Copper. Oh, a lightning rod. Heavy weighted pressure plate. Trapdoor, dispenser, lever. Go ahead and make me one of those. I'll put it on my roof. Go ahead and make me a bunch of sticks. Yep, makes 3 ladder. Okay. This can go in there. You here. You here. All right. One of these days, I'm going to like move all those chests in there. That day is not today. All right. Let's put a ladder. I need 2 more, I think. Aha. And I don't know what the lightning rod does, but it might look neat if we put it right here. It's probably a bad idea. Does this mean lightning's gonna strike my house and burn it down? Let's not. Let's not do that. I don't know what that does. Ow. Need to start thinking about the interior here. Because I do want to kind of make some rooms. It might be worth it to move the furnace and all in here so I have a little stove. Also, we do need to get some coal because I do believe we are running low on it. Good news is, coal is freaking everywhere. Yeah, if there's a storm, it will strike your house and start a fire. Yeah, I thought that. I thought that for a second. You know, a lightning rod would be cool. Wait a minute, this is a wooden house. Let's not do that. The gears in my brain started turning and it prevented me from making a mistake. That happens occasionally. Okay, let's run off and get some coal. I wonder how my character looks. I kind of prefer the way I looked without the armor, to be totally honest. Oh, I'm getting kind of hungry. Because I like the camouflage skin that I had. Ooh, oh, no, this way. Okay, I'm gonna go to the far side of the island and get coal from over there. All right, here it is. And that's what I brought extra. Okay. I believe there was some over here as well. Oh, we have a little cave here. More copper. I don't think we're hurting for copper right now. You know what I wish I had? Big stick of dynamite. That'd speed this process up. Get out of that hole that you dug yourself into. There is TNT in this game. That was right next to me. I am aware of the TNT, I just don't know how to make it. We'll figure that out eventually. The fact that those guys can just appear anywhere whenever it pleases them scares the hell out of me. I'd rather not fight one right now. Always leave a way out. That's the idea. That's why you see me mining certain blocks that don't have nothing in them. Because you don't want to trap yourself by doing this. Digging straight down is a bad idea. Wasn't this just like one or two coal blocks I started digging and now there's like an entire vein here? All right. Is he still over there? No, I think he's moved on. I believe there is some more down there. Or did I get it all already? I think we got enough for now. Sun's starting to go down. I think I need to fill this little hole here in. Either that or dig it out and call it a feature. We'll put some animals in here or something. I don't know. Fill it with water, call it a little pond. I don't know. We'll do something with it. All right. Cobblestone. I want that out of there, actually. Gravel. And that. I'll put that in the other one. Coal can go in here, actually. It's technically dug out of the ground. Okay. And we'll actually move these in here. We'll make this the kitchen. Put that there. And that there. Can I have another chest? Yeah, I'll throw that in there too. Why not? Now, I will move all food into here. Because that is the kitchen. So food of all kinds will go in here. I know the wheat is not technically food. It will be food eventually. I want to replace this shed with something else. I don't know what, though. I kind of built that in a hurry to hide from monsters as soon as I could make a door. Alrighty. My voice is starting to get tired. Two zombies, two thingies. What the heck? Creepers, that's the... Also, if you jump and attack while you are falling, you get a critical hit, which increases damage with anything, including your fist. Awesome. I need to remember to do that. I'm not going to remember to do that. Alrighty. There's another creeper over there. I see a skelly boy, a spider. We do need to get spider stuff. More monsters spawning in over there. Anything spawning in back here since I lit it up? I think we're fairly safe now. Alrighty. I think we're doing good. Now, in the future, we may have to venture off this island to go find some animals. I think what I want to do going forward is kill those spiders to get their web to make the string. And I also would like to make glass so I can have some windows. Because this is a very bland looking house. It literally just looks like a freaking bunker made of wood, which would be one terrible bunker. I do like the way it looks, though. It looks nice. Alrighty, I am going to go to sleep in the game and also in real life. Okay, let me see if we have anyone to raid. Let me turn the music back on. Who do I know that is online right now? Farcox, Tony, Doki. Doki's playing Raft. Naira is online. And Ultrasaur is also playing Raft. Wasn't there a Raft update today? Pretty much everyone's playing Raft. We're going to raid Doki, since he raided me in the past. All right. All right, everybody. I hope y'all enjoyed it, and we shall see y'all next time. Take care.